Hey kids, when you're ready to up your line drawing skills to something that looks a little more real, then this tutorial might be just for you. This lion has the fun mane and is sitting in a position so you can easily see the legs and tail. Follow along with me and you'll have a fun lion drawing in no time. Hi, my name's Kathy and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. My favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The only drawing supplies you need for this project are a sheet of drawing paper, a pencil, a thin black marker, and a few crayons. You may also find a link to a free step-by-step tutorial in the description below. If you've drawn with me before, then you know this is when I recommend starting with center pencil guidelines on your paper. They're also on all of my tutorials, and I really do think they help you use the entire sheet of paper. Let's begin our lion with that muzzle shape that's in the middle. So I'm starting with a curve. It's going to be this wide. When I have it planned with my marks, I'm going to draw one side and then the other. The rest of the shape has a center top point that the sides connect to. So I'm drawing that point and then connecting it on one side and the other. Next comes the triangle nose shape that sits in the middle, and notice it does touch both sides. Then a small little simple mouth shape is added below. The head has a kind of unusual shape, so let's draw the right side first. It's basically just a large backwards L. Then draw a flipped version of that L on the other side. After those bottom L shapes are in place, then it's easy to add the angled sides and then connect them with a straight line across the top. Now come the ears. Let's add one on the top right corner of the head. And then add a matching ear on the other side. The face now just needs two round, small circles for the eyes. The mane now is just one large circle around the head, so I'm going to make some marks first to plan it out. Then if I put my pencil on the top and make a round line to connect to those marks, I should have a pretty good looking half circle. After one side is done, then just do your best to match it on the other side, but don't worry if it's not perfect. It'll be just fine, even if it's more of an oval or something. Now for those lines that kind of divide up the mane, I'm trying to make mine kind of symmetrical, so I'm starting with two at the top and then adding another pair below it. Then with the spacing that I've got started, I'll add a few more lines, always going back and forth so things stay pretty even. Continue that pattern of going back and forth until your mane is all filled in. We can add the basic shape of that sitting body next with a straight line coming down, an angled line for the back, a round curve for the rear end, and a straight line at the bottom. The chest is just a curved line that connects to the mane. And that back leg can easily be added with a paw and a straight line that goes up to the chest, and then a few lines for the toes. If we add another paw shape that overlaps that one and add a line for the leg, then we can see that that leg is in front of the other one, So we need to erase lines inside that paw before we add any toe lines. Let's add that back paw now, which is a little wider than the other two. And a kind of C shape is added above it. Moving on to the tail, let's begin with a tall, kind of stretched out S shape. Then we can add another line right next to it to make the tail nice and thick, and finish it off with a little tail end. One last thing I'm going to add is a horizon line to separate the sky from the ground. Now feel free to add other things to your drawing. I'm going to get started on my tracing now with my thin black marker. After your tracing is done, your drawing will look extra neat if you take a minute to erase any pencil lines that are showing. Before I start coloring with my crayons though, I'm going to fill in my eyes and that nose with my thin black marker because it's going to make them nice and dark. You could go with more natural colors, but I'm going with really bright ones for this lion, starting with orange for the mane, then a golden yellow for the body and face, some bright green for the grass on the ground, and a pretty light blue for the sky. It takes time to fill in the background carefully, but it really will make your lion stand out when you're done. And there's our finished lion drawing. We learned how to draw a very symmetrical face and radiating lines for the mane, and then add legs to the body so it looks like the lion has two sides and is not just flat. Not bad for one drawing lesson. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then hop over to my website, Art Projects for Kids, where you'll find even more fun animal projects like how to draw a sea lion and how to draw a tiger. I hope you check them out too, and most of all, I hope you keep on drawing.